Good evening to all. Hope you all are doing good with the God's grace. Right? Now, today I want to discuss or I have objection with the points that they mention as drawbacks of valence bond theory. Let us discuss. Okay. First point, one of the drawback what they mention is the energy of the electron associated with the electron is not explained by VBT, is considered as one of the drawback. Will VBT explain about the energy associated with any atomic particle? No. Energy associated with the electron is being explained by Bohr's very clearly in atomic structure. Energy associated with one electron, how much is it? Minus 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 z square by n square joules per atom. Minus 1312 z square by n square kilojoules per mole. Minus 13.6 z square by n square electron volts. Right? It has been explained. The energy associated with the electron is clearly explained by Bohr's in atomic structure. Why will VBT explain that? Second point. VBT considers that electron is fixed at a position, at a specific position, is mentioned as one of the drawback. What is VBT actually? It's a theory which explains the formation of covalent bond through the overlapping up of the atomic orbitals. Through the overlapping up of the atomic orbitals. What is the definition of atomic orbital? The three-dimensional region around the nucleus where the probability of finding the electron is maximum. Isn't it? Three-dimensional region. The basic definition of atomic orbital is clearly mentioning that electron is not fixed at a position, which is the basic for the proposal of VBT theory. Then how come it is a drawback? Third point. They mention that VBT won't explain the quantitative assessment or analysis of coordination molecules. Means the coordination molecules which are resulting, their quantity is not being explained by the VBT, is considered as one of the drawback. Whether VBT is explaining us about the quantitative analysis or the theories that have been explained or the concepts that we discuss after VBT, hybridization, VSEPR theory, MOT, will they bring anything to our notice about the quantitative analysis? No, right? Then how come VBT, this quantitative analysis of coordination molecule is a drawback of VBT? Fourth point. The tetravalency of the carbon is not explained, is mentioned as one of the drawback of VBT. That concept is purely explained by hybridization, isn't it? That is the contribution of hybridization. What is hybridization? What is the definition? It is the mixing up of the orbitals that are present in the valence shell, which results in the process of mixing up of orbitals of the valence shell after mixing, which gives rise to same number of identical orbitals of same energy. Hybridization, it is explaining it. Right? How will we consider it as the drawback of VBT theory? Just to get 2 marks by listing these points, or just to get 1 mark by listing these points, can we consider these as the drawbacks of VBT theory? Please make me understand how. I am ready for the discussion. If you give me the knowledge, it will be of great help to me. Right? What is the major contribution of the VBT there? Basic definition of covalent bond, it tells us clearly that the bond formed through the mutual sharing up of the electron is called covalent bond. The concept is being explained by VBT by considering The covalent bond results through the overlapping up of the atomic orbitals. What's wrong in that? It is the one which contributes us or gives us idea about the two types of bonds, sigma bond and pi bond. Isn't it? As the overlapping up of the atomic orbitals increases, the bond strength increases. For example, hydrogen molecule atomic size is very small. Overlapping up of the orbitals is to the greater extent. What is the bond dissociation enthalpy? 435.8 kilojoules per mole. When we move to the chlorine, the size of the chlorine is very bigger when compared to that of the hydrogen. When it results in the formation of the chlorine molecule through the overlapping up of the orbitals along the axial overlapping, the bond dissociation enthalpy is how much there? 198 kilojoules per mole. Very less when compared to that of the, less than half when compared to that of the hydrogen. Major contribution of VBT, it gives us idea about the sigma bond formation and pi bond formation. We can't consider what all it is not explained or the theory which are explained after that, in whether they are given any comparison anywhere, or we make the quantitative analysis using hybridization or VSE pair theory. How can we ignore the one who gave us this concept, Hitler and London, and it was modified by whom? Slater, right? Slater and Pauling. Just to get to 2 mark or 1 mark, we can't list these things as the drawback, is my understanding. If anything you have got to tell, yes, I'm ready for the discussion and ready to listen and understand. Not listing things and getting 1 or 2 mark, telling that quantitative analysis is not explained, energy is not explained, energy of the electron. It is specified to a point. How? Where did VBT consider it as overlapping up of the orbitals? Doesn't indicate that it is that the electrons are fixed to a particular position. What is the basic definition for orbital then? I hope you are understanding. Hence, we took so much of time to get COVID vaccine and COVID shield. Just went on solving the problems instead of understanding the concept and digesting it and retaining it. Thank you. Take care. All the best.